I have a pretty big haul to share with you guys today. It's about 60 to 65 pieces, and pretty much all of this is going to be fall and winter items. And in here are many of the brands and styles that I am going to be looking out for the rest of the season. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what maybe you should look out for when you go out sourcing yourself. Let's get started with the shoes, starting off with my favorite category to sell, and that is boots. I love when this season comes around because there are a ton of boots all over the thrift stores. The average selling price is high on these and they leave a lot of room for profit. The first boot we have here is this suede square toe kind of Y2K boot. They're by this brand LEI. They have this Sherpa lining at the top, and I don't think these have a tag inside or anything, but at the bottom it does say that they are size 7. I love that they have the platform here. So even though this brand is not an exceptional brand in any other category, I thought these boots had enough things going on that will give me a chance to get them sold. Then we have, I think this is Born. Yep, Born. There's also Born of Concept. Those two brands I pick up all summer long in their sandals. I love a lot of their dress shoes as well. And when it comes to fall and winter, I definitely look out for their boots too. If they're priced like $5 or below, I will pay a little bit more if the boot is more unique. But for something like this, $5 or below is good because I can expect to sell these for like 25, maybe 27, 28. They have this buckle detail that's always nice, and it's just a black suede. There is a little bit of wear here in the front. I try to clean it as much as I could, but that's going to stay there. That may affect the pricing a little bit, but not by much. Some more Born. These are a little bit more unique. There you can see the brand. And these are a snake print or crocodile print. I don't know what it'd be classified as, but they're a little bit more of a taller boot than the other ones. They have a back zip here. These are leather upper and they are a size 6, so we shall see how these booties do. Another shoe that I picked up just based on style, it is by a brand called No Boundaries. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it in there, but just like LEI, the first boots I showed, this is not a brand I pick up in any other categories like their dresses or tops or anything. But these boots I felt had enough of some unique things going on to get them sold. They are lace up. They're more of a combat style boot. They have the chunky heel in the back. Inside it says that they are memory foam, so they're going to be super comfy. And they are a size 9, which is a little bit of a larger size, which tend to do better. And they are in like new condition, not much wear at all, just a couple stains here and there on the sole. The next boot we have here is a Dr. Scholl's boot, and this is a comfort bootie with a stacked wedge, lace up, and just a beautiful soft suede material. This is something that I look for during this season a lot. Lace up booties, wedge, but I like more the ones that have the chunky block sole, but I think these have a chance of doing good as well, especially because they're more of a comfort shoe, and these are in a size 9. This next bootie is more of a work safety shoe by that brand right there called Tread Safe. Never picked this up, never heard of it. These are size 7. But the price was great on these. I can't remember exactly, but I do remember that played a role into whether I was going to pick it up or not. And they are like new, so that's also why I decided to go for it. And on Mercari, they do have a category for work and safety shoes, so I'll be sure to select that category for these to hopefully get them sold faster. Then we have this BOLO brand right here called Fry. That is Frye. They are some booties with the side zip. The toe is sort of pointed here. I'm not sure if it'd be considered more of an almond or pointed toe. I'll add both of those keywords in my description. The sole, I mean, it's not the very best, but for Fry boots, that is pretty good. Fry shoes tend to sell even if they have a little bit of wear going on. If there's a bit of distressing, you can still sell them. Some of them are manufactured that way, made to look a little bit more used. These here though, the top is in great condition and they are a size 9.5. Now we're moving on to taller boots. The first here are by a brand called Lane. That is Lane. It doesn't say it anywhere here on the sole, but that's how you can find them easily. Most of the ones that I've seen have a turquoise sole, so I'm thinking that all of them do. And these are just some beautiful Western boots. I actually have them listed already for $240. I bought these for $30. The wear on them is very minimal, and I like that they had this harness here in the back, but it's a little bit different because it is attached to the sole down here. And these are a size 11, so that is another good thing about them. The next tall boot that we have here is by Vince Camuto, and it is just a very simple black tall leather boot. They do have more wear on the sole than I'd like. I almost left them behind. When I look at it, I can see that some of these lines are faded, which means that they were used a lot. But the price on them was great, and the extra detail of this plate back here with the brand name I thought was good. And these are a size 7. I do pretty well with Vince Camuto boots during the season. There's a lot of brands that I won't pick up in other seasons, like in the summer or spring. But when it comes to fall and winter, there are many brands that I pick up that I would normally pass up. These here are some gray suede, side zip, chunky block heel booties. They have a little bit of that slouch going on. And they're by a brand called Dream Pairs. I never heard of it, but because they look like new, because of the season we're in, and because they have this faux fur lining inside, I decided to give them a try. They are a size 9, and I'm thinking that this is just like a boutique type brand, so I don't expect much for them, but hopefully the style of these carry them through and I'm able to get about $25 to $27 for those. Then we have this brand called Very Volatile? Yes, Very Volatile. Dark brown suede tall boots with the side zip as well. This is a Los Angeles boutique brand, I believe, and they are leather upper and size 8.5. I believe that I've sold this brand before, but never in boots. But I expect those to do well. The color is good. The condition is excellent. And then we have these red pair of boots with the wedge style heel, the burgundy leather, and they are called the Winter Walkers by, I can't tell what this says. It looks like it's a MONDL, and they are 100% lamb's wool, genuine warmth and comfort, it says. So this is what the inside looks like. It's just covered in this Sherpa, this warm Sherpa. I'm not seeing a size right now, but hopefully I can find one because I hate selling shoes without a size tag, especially boots, because it's hard to measure the insole correctly. But they are a beautiful boot. They have these elastic things at the top here, so if you have a little bit of a wider calf, it would still work out well. Now we're moving on to some tennis shoes, dress shoes, some heels. The first are the Shape Up Skechers shoes. These are some retro shoes that sold back in the day. I've sold 2 exact pairs just like these in the past. I remember that they did well, got a lot of attention all over the platforms. I think they ended up selling for like $35 or so. I have these listed already. They're not getting as much attention. I'm not sure if the popularity has died down a bit, but these are 8.5. This here is one of my favorite brands to pick up. It is called Keen. Keen, and they are some Mary Jane brown leather women's shoes. This brand in the summer does excellent in their hiking shoes, their sandals, their flats. These do have a little bit of wear in the insole, but I'm thinking I can still get something out of them, and they weren't that much. They're a size 11. Here are some DC skate shoes. I think these are more of a youth size. It doesn't say it in the tag. It just says size 7. And these were $8. I was going back and forth whether to get these or not. but I do excellent with the Van skate shoes for kids, even men's, women's, all that. I've never tried DC before, I don't think, so I wanted to try this brand out for myself just so that next time I can know what to expect. This brand is Liz Claiborne. There's some red suede heels with cutouts here. They are in a larger size, size 11. And I decided to go ahead and get these mainly because of the price. They were about $3 and the condition is very great. I don't do well with Liz Claiborne a lot of the time. I've tried pants, I've tried dresses, skirts, all kinds of things. But I'm thinking since these are event style shoes and since the condition is nice, hopefully I can at least get $15, $17 out of them. And then that'll leave me like a $10 profit. That would be great. Here we have some Born flats. They're in this beautiful like red wine leather. They still have this stuff here on the bow, so they are new or like new condition. Here's what the bottom soles look like, and these are in a size 8.5. Then we have some men's Nike athletic shoes. Great condition, and the price was decent. I don't do really well with Nike. I pick up some of them sometimes. Some sell very quickly, some sit for a while, so I'm not really well versed on what does well or what doesn't. But as long as they're in good condition, a good size, I pick them up. And if I'm not paying much for them, then why not give them a try and learn about them more. Some more Born flats, but these are more of a neutral color, which I love. These are in a size 6, so a little bit of a smaller size, but I'm sure someone will want these who wear that size. They're just a very minimalist, simple, everyday shoe that all people need. Here we have some UGG loafer shoes with their classic Sherpa lining, their sheepskin lining. They are in a size 8, and overall they're in great condition, and I was surprised that they were not priced up. Most of the time around this time, the thrift stores price up Uggs like crazy. Their boots, anything like that, they price them up very high. You just have to get lucky and find one that they accidentally price low. I don't remember exactly the price for these, but I do remember me looking at the price and saying, oh yes, they missed these, I'm going to take them. Last pair of shoe is a J. Crew shoe. That is their new logo when it is written in cursive, so that was a plus. Another plus was the condition. The bottom soles have hardly any wear at all. And then they are fur lined inside. Just some comfy slip-on loafer shoe. And then the plaid here is beautiful. I like that as well. And these are in a size 10. So now we're moving on to a little bit of bottoms that I have here in this pink basket. We have some leggings, some pants, some jeans. And then we'll move on to the coats, sweaters, and jackets back here. Starting off with some leggings, and they are by an excellent BOLO brand called Prana. I like that these were in a size extra large, and they are just some comfy athletic leggings. This next comfy pant is by the brand Chico's. It is a size 3R, and the newer Chico's says the US sizing here. So that translates into a 16R, which is an excellent plus size to pick up. I love that they have the stretchy waist. They are lightweight. They are jogger style. They have a lot of zip pockets all around. So I think that these pants here will do well. These here are by this brand called White Stag, which is not a good brand to be on the lookout for. I think it's sold at Walmart or something. They are a size 8 and they are a wool blend. I picked these up because they look like riding pants to me, like horseback riding pants. I'm not sure if they are, but hopefully when I look them up, I can figure it out. And here's what the back looks like. I also like the shape of them, how they're kind of cinched at the waist with the button detail, and they're just form-fitting throughout. Recently, I picked up some riding pants by a brand called Carrots. Those sold really quick and did really well. So when I saw those, I saw all the unique features it had going on. I wanted to give them a try to see if those riding pants do well too. This I think is also Prana. Yes, here is the brand. And these are in a size medium. These are more like a lounge pant, I think. Pull-on style, side pockets, and they have a skinny leg but are kind of loose and relaxed fit up here with the wide waistband. So just some comfy everyday lounge pants. Here we have Judy Blue, which are size 7/28. They're just some stretchy classic blue jeans. I think they're skinny fit. Yes, they have to be. They have a very narrow leg down here. I pick up Judy Blue every once in a while, and every once in a while it sells. So for me, it's not a fast seller by any means. It sits around a bit, but most of the time it's not priced that much at the thrift store because they don't really know about it. But I guess depending on the style and size you find, it can do better sometimes. Here we have a Rock Revival size 29 bootcut jeans. These I don't remember picking up. I thought I left them behind because they had a stain, or maybe they're different. I'm not sure. This basket has been sitting for about a week, so I don't really remember what's in here. But here's what the back pockets look like. These I usually pay like $10 for them. Sometimes they're priced all the way up to $15, and I will pick those up if they have a lot of studding, rhinestones, or if they're men's jeans. But if none of that is the case, then I try to pay a little bit less for them. These are a larger size, so that's a plus. And usually I can get anywhere from $50 to $60 for them. Although lately it's been just a little bit less than that. Next we have some Columbia Omni Shield hiking pants. They are a size 14, just a solid black. They need a lot of steaming, but I picked these up because it's been several times that I list Columbia hiking pants that are in a similar style like this one, and they just fly off the shelf, sell really quickly. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case with these since we are out of the summer and hot weather seasons, but if anything, they'll sit around till next summer and then they'll sell quick. Here we have some curvy straight size 6/28 new with tags Levi's. Black Levi's is something that does really well for me. It's been a while that I don't find some, but hopefully they're still performing well. This is another thing that sealed the deal for me, the flat pockets. I thought that was great. This seems to add a little bit of value sometimes to jeans. That, and of course that they were new with tags, and then straight is doing a little bit better than skinny right now as well. So for all those reasons, I decided to give these a try. I think they were about $10, but being that they were new with tags, that didn't stop me. If they were not new with tags, I probably would not have paid that much for them. Here we have Miss Me jeans, and these are a larger size, size 29. These are a skinny jean. I love the design they have going on in the back. A lot of studding, a lot of rhinestones. I like that they were dark wash. I wish they weren't skinny because those seem to sell a little bit slower. Nonetheless, I think they will do well. These, I believe the main reason I picked up, or one of the biggest reasons, was that they weren't priced up as much. Like the Rock Revival jeans, they normally price these up at like $15, but if I can find them for a little less than that, I give those a shot. These right here, I'm afraid that I paid too much for them. They're by a brand called BOLO Yoga. I paid $15 for these pants. I tried doing comps, but I wasn't finding this specific pant. I was finding similar ones, and those were doing well. But these are an extra large, new with tags, just a classic wide leg pant. So I thought I will at least make my money back. It's worth a try. And even if I can make a $10 profit, hopefully more, but even $10, if it's a quick $10, I am good with that. Here we have Aura, which is a Wrangler brand for women. These are in a size 8 tall. And what I liked about these is just the Western look to them. They're just some solid black jeans. In the past, I've done well with women Wrangler Western jeans in the color black. These are Aura, so it's like a sub-brand of them. So I'm not sure if they will do as well, but I thought it was worth a try. Here's a brand that I have not picked up in a while. It is Hudson. These are a size 28, and they have the flat pockets in the back. They look more of like a straight fit. the dark rinse wash. So I think these have potential of doing well. In the past, when I did pick up Hudson a lot more, it was always the ones with the flat pocket in white, black, just regular denim. They would do really well. So we shall see if they're still performing well. I have some other Hudson pants here in a lighter wash. They also have the flat pockets in the back. However, these do have some cuffed hems. I'm not sure if that adds value or decreases the value of jeans. They are called the straight crop jean and they are in a size 29. Now let's move on to the fun stuff, the jackets and sweaters. Along with the shoes, these items have a high average selling price, so they are also one of my favorite items to source after the shoes. When I go out sourcing, that's the order I go in. I go to the shoes first, and then I go to the coats in the men's and women's sections. Sometimes there's some great items to find there that have a lot of room for profit. Starting off with a men's item, this is by a brand called Orvis, and it says trout bum there, so I guess it's more like a fishing outdoor jacket. It is fleece lined inside. The other thing I liked about it is that it is an extra large, so that should help it sell for a little bit more. This is another Orvis jacket, also in an extra large. It is more of a packable windbreaker jacket. This hood, you can hide it here. It has the Velcro so that you can just sort of roll it up and tuck it in. It has a lot of other unique features as well. The Velcro straps along with the zipper here. Many zipped pockets. The mesh lining. Just a nice outdoor lightweight jacket. And yet another Orvis. I think this is the last one. This is more of a simple piece though. And it is also in an extra large. Just a simple gray, bluish, dusty blue. Not sure what the exact color of this is. Just very simple sweater, which I think will sell for a lot less. Next is this brand called Cool. This is a size medium sweater. A very soft feel, outdoor style, layering piece. Perfect for this weather. This is another great brand to be on the lookout for. It's called Woolrich and it is an extra large. A lot of the time these will be made of wool or a wool blend. This one is just 100% polyester, so I may not get as much for it, but I think it should still flip pretty well. And this one here should do even better. It is Patagonia and this one is in a size large, a black full zip men's hoodie. I listed this one already. The price is about $70 or so. However, when you can find these in a unique pattern, some are called the chinchilla sweatshirts. Those do really well. You can sell those for upwards of $100. Either way, Patagonia in most styles during the fall and winter in men and women's tend to do well. So I'm hoping to find many more Patagonia throughout this season. Unlike those previous pieces, this one here is a brand that is new to me. It is just a classic black jacket. And here is the brand name, Aurora. I didn't see that it has a missing hood till I got home. It has a zipper here, so that means a hood belonged there. I'm not sure if that will impact its value a lot or not. It is a size medium. I looked it up on eBay and comps seem to be doing really well there. Inside it has this cable coming out of it. I didn't see that at the store either. I'm not sure what that is about. I'll have to look into it. It has some toggles here at the waist to cinch it as well. Overall, it just feels like a high quality jacket. So it will be my first time learning all about it and we'll see how it goes. Here are some sold comps on eBay for these Aurora jackets. These are all sold comps and they are pre-owned. From what I can see here, these jackets have the potential of doing extremely well, selling anywhere from $70 to sometimes over $100. However, I messed up because that cable that was in the jacket is actually to connect to a battery pack that would make the jacket heat up. I don't have that. That's missing. The hood is missing. So I ended up listing mine for about $40. And now my only goal with this jacket is to make my money back and hopefully some profit. This one here should do really well. I've listed it already as well. I think the price is about $75 to $80. It is by the brand Eddie Bauer, and that's what the tag looks like, although all Eddie Bauer tags do not look the same. This is a goose down jacket. It has the removable collar here. The hood is removable as well. The waist has these belt buckles to adjust it. It has button pockets, toggles at the waist to cinch it as well. Just overall a very beautiful jacket, and it is a women's size medium. This is also a brand that I am going to be trying out for the first time. It is embroidered here in the back. It is called Cinch brand, and what I liked about it is, first of all, it is a puffer coat. Those tend to do really well during this season with most brands. As long as they're in good condition, they tend to sell really well. But the other thing I really liked about this coat is that it is reversible. So once you turn it around, it will be a solid black, and it also has the brand embroidered up here, but it is in a much larger font. And with reversible jackets, you can find the tag and other information inside the pockets. So this one here is a size small. It is 80% down and 20% feather. Here's another Eddie Bauer jacket, and as you can see, the tag looks different there. This one is in a size medium, and it is filled with goose down, a black classic quilted jacket. This one also has a removable hood as well, and it is a longer length, so that is great. These are excellent winter jackets. Then we have a leather jacket by this brand Terry Lewis, if you can see it right there. It is in a size large, just a classic black leather jacket. This is something that I will also be on the lookout for all of this season. I do like to go over these really well though. Look at the cuffs, the edges and everything to make sure that the peeling is not too much. That's a lot of the issue sometimes with these leather jackets, too much peeling. But this one is in excellent condition, in a larger size. It has the faux fur here at the neck, on the sleeves as well, and inside there's the fur as well, and it is removable. So this is a removable vest. This collar is removable as well, and so are the sleeve cuffs. So I think all of that adds lots of value to this jacket. New to me as well is this brand. It is called Michelle Francois or something like that. I like that it was Western looking with the brown patches on the shoulder. This is 100% wool. However, I don't know the size. I can't find a size tag. This is all I see here in the material tag, but I will just have to do really good measurements on this. To me, it looks like a large or an extra large. Here we have a men's purple windbreaker jacket. It is K-State, has the embroidered logo here, and it is Nike. A lot of the time with these college football or football jackets, I find that they do a lot better when they are a well-known brand like Nike or something else. If they're just a random brand, they will sell, but just not for as much. And this one here is an extra large, which is an excellent size in men's. And I have a lot of other extra large in men's that I got in this haul. So hopefully someone bundles some of these items together and purchases them that way. Here is a brand that is not new to me. It is Free People, and this is a size medium sweater. It has some cable knit here on the back and also on the front. This cream fur trim here. It is a little bit matted. It's not in the best of condition, so I almost left it behind, but the price was good, so I decided to go ahead and give it a try. This one here was probably a mistake. It is a navy blue Cowboys football pullover sweater. It is in a size medium. However, I didn't realize that there is a tiny rip here on the pocket, so that's going to decrease the value of it. But overall, I do like picking up some sportswear. Cowboys are doing really well right now, so that was the reasoning behind picking up this piece. However, I just wish it didn't have that flaw, but I think I will be able to at least make some profit off of this sweater. This one here, also a new to me brand, and that is the case with a lot of sweaters and jackets that I pick up during this season. There's a lot more that I pick up just based on material or style, not necessarily on brand. And that is the case with this one. I love the chunky cable knit. I love this purple plum color. It is a size large and it is 100% merino. It also says Ireland here at the bottom, so that makes me think that it's going to add a little bit of value. Here is a cabbie piece. This is a size 4 open front blazer type jacket with a polka dot print. I do skip a lot of cabbie pieces, but when it comes to their career style pieces and their blazers, sometimes I will pick them up. And an added value to this one is that it had the tags attached, so hopefully I can make a good profit on this one. Here we have a MacDougall made in Scotland 100% lamb's wool cardigan sweater, and that is the reason I picked it up, because of the lamb's wool. It is just a classic, basic, simple sweater for this type of weather that we have coming, so I think it'll do good. Here's a Billabong piece. It is in a size small, although I'm sure it can fit up to a medium because it is just an open front, loose fitting cardigan. It has tassels here on the sides. It is a high-low hem, and I love the whole southwestern print that it has. Billabong is a brand that I have picked up in the past. I've experimented with some of their dresses. Sometimes it can do well, but a lot of the times it can sit. This one was only $2, and I did find more, but I went ahead and just picked out the one that was in the best condition, that had the best print. That way it gives it the highest chance of selling, because I was afraid the other ones would sit for too long. Major BOLO brand right here. It is Barefoot Dreams. This is a poncho. It is one size, and it is new with tags, so that was great. So maybe not the best piece by them, it's just a pullover poncho, but I think it will do well nonetheless. This brand seems to sell really fast and for high amounts. I picked them up at least twice before, and I just remember it leaving a really good impression. So we shall see how this simple piece by them does. Here we have a Lane Bryant simple v-neck sweater. It does have this contrasting here on the v-neck. I think I could have probably left this one behind. I do pick up this brand mainly to have lots of plus size pieces in my closet, but this one did have a little bit of wear. I did some depeeling with the sweater shaver here, but there's still some left. I'm not sure if you can see it. So I am going to have to sell this one for a lot less than I anticipated. I should have looked over this one a lot better. Here we have Lucky Brand. It is a size extra large shirt. It has a beautiful like floral print, and then a different floral print here along the shoulders. Sleeves are cuffed with a button. It has this tassel here. This brand reminds me a lot of Knox Rose, or at least some of their pieces. I had been avoiding it for a while because at the beginning of my reselling journey, I did have a top sit for a very long time. But recently I picked up one that was similar to this in that it was a larger piece and it had a lot of bohemian features, and it sold really fast on eBay. So when I saw this one, I decided to go ahead and try it again. We shall see how this one does this time. And speaking of Knox Rose, here we have this one here. It is in a size 1X in this geometric print, long sleeve, lightweight, button here in the front, more of a peplum style because the bottom hem kind of flares out. And lastly, another Knox Rose piece. This one is in an extra large. However, I'm not sure if this one will sell anytime soon because it is a little more lightweight, and I'm not sure if you can see my hand back here. It is semi-sheer. It has smocking detail here in the front, with a little bit of ruffle, a blue and pink floral print. So a beautiful blouse. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to have to wait on this one to sell until we get to the spring and summer and people are looking for more light pieces. I really hope you found value in this video. Like I said at the beginning, most of these brands and styles are a good representation of what I'm going to be looking out for the rest of the fall and winter as well. In the comments down below, let me know what is one of your favorite brands to pick up during the cold weather season. By the time you watch this video, most of these things should be listed. And if you're interested in anything, all the links are always in my description. And that's all for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.